Good evening, everybody. It's evening for us anyway, and good morning to those of you in Americas. I'm a bit late. I do apologize, but I had to take care of dinner before it interferes with the rest of the flight. So I haven't done much. We're going to do circuits at EDDF. So I'm just going to run through setting up everything. And now it seems I need to relog into all my apps. Let's see. Right, so there's Navigraph. If I share it this way. Okay. Right, so the idea, hello Carl, welcome. The idea that I have is this, and the reason we're going for Frankfurt EDDF is because of the GLS. So I want to see a couple of things. I've made comments to Zibo as to what I want to test, a couple of things I want to look out for. And then there's this interesting thing, Carl. Listen to this, Carl. A couple of guys are saying that the speed brake does not deploy. And according to Zibo, it's modeled according to the real aircraft. So I'm quite interested in seeing why they have their speed brake not deploy. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that as well. Somewhere along the line, I'm probably going to do an autoland. We're going to use, like I said, GLS. I want to check in, whatever. So I'm here for a while. I'm taking it easy. And you guys are invited for the ride. Obviously, if you can't stay longer, you can't stay longer. Those kind of things, come back. That's normal. Anyway, so Christer and SK-san, good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Hello, Antonio. I see you've just popped into Discord.
Hello.
Right. So, Carl, you say you've got a question. Okay, Carl, we will need more information, and one of us will have to go test flight. I don't know. We can try something similar here. What I do know is Uncle John also made a mistake yesterday. He forgot to set his courses correct, and the Zibo turned away, and he couldn't understand it. Fortunately, we were there and we could help him. But why it would accelerate, that's something new. I don't know. I've not seen it. But I mean, that's why we're testing. Give me the scenario, and if you've got time, stick around. Let's talk through it. Let's see. Hello, Rob. Oh, 100%. Rob, thank you. As always. Hello, Umar. Yeah. Well, Call. It's a test stream, right? So let me run through a couple of things. If you're still here, we run yours as well. We've got the runways. We can do RNAV, ILS, GLS, everything on these runways. Okay. The only thing I don't know is if runway 07 is still in use. It looks like we've got a headwind and not a tailwind. Let's just have a look, see if we don't have another one that's better. No. So in the real world, when I planned this flight, they were using 07s the whole day. So we've got a bit of a crosswind. Okay. Hello, Dave. Then the other thing I want to tell you guys, and I hope that I'm not getting in trouble for this, but Magnus will probably be around anyway, a little later on. I've got a beta test version of a new xEnviro thing. The developer gave me a beta test model, so this will be my first flight flying it. And basically, he discovered something about the winds, and he's fixed the magnitude of the winds, because the winds in the current version 1.23 is slightly exaggerated. Okay, and it's like exponentially exaggerated in certain instances. So that seems to be fixed. I did report to him earlier, just by sitting on the ground looking at winds. It was kind of wobbly. It was moving around in direction. But we'll have a look what happens now, compare it with the METAR, obviously, and then I'll just resupply them with my test findings. But hello, Mac.
Good day to you, sir.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just, for you guys' benefit here, let me just share my screen quickly here in Discord as well. Sorry, Antonio, should have done it earlier. Right, then you guys don't have to wait the 8 seconds to see what's happening. All right, so a couple of things we're going to do, and that's the plan, guys. That's what we're going to do. Hello, Justin. Welcome. So that is about the plan. Let us go. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to start my AutoOrthos quickly. Hello, John.
Hello, sir.
I won't believe it. Okay, I'll check it when we are in Explain, I suppose. I think I upgraded both my test and live versions of Explain. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, the one thing I'm just thinking out loud about, I don't think I want to fly this kite formation here. So what I'll do is here from that waypoint, I'll just jump over to that waypoint, whatever it is. We'll just manipulate it in the FMC so we don't waste too much time. And then we'll just see what altitude we need to be at, because I think at some point in time at one of these waypoints, if I recall correctly, we need to be at 7,000 feet. So we just want to work it out that it's sensible. Right, so takeoff will be 07 center, that one, and then landing will be on the right-hand side like it was the whole day in the real world. Okay, so I'm just going to start up there and go through the motions to get ready. I'm going to change the time of day to morning sometime, just to give us daylight. There's no point in doing these test flights at night. Right, then start her up. You okay, Mac?
Yeah, yeah. I've only just woken up. I see a lot's been going on.
Yeah, I haven't seen this development. Oh, press the wrong button. I haven't seen this development. I'm so busy in a while. Really nice.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, Zibo, if you're watching, are you on holiday? Because you've all of a sudden got so much time that you've put in here. I was just wondering. Hello, Thunder.
Hello, Nico.
Yes, it's felt very much like old times, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I remember when we implemented GLS 4 years ago, or whatever the time frame was in the Zibo the first time. Man, Zibo made me fly this EDDF over and over again for like a week, 20, 30, 50 times a day. It was crazy. Ah,
Yeah.
hey, George.
Out of interest, because I know that one of the pilots is flying it on a Mac machine. I'm setting up to do more testing at the airport that he was using and having problems with, to see if it's an air act problem or whether it's
Yeah, excellent. Nice.
Evening all.
Hey, Uncle John.
evening, John. But since I went to bed and woke up again, the winds have changed, so I've got reverse runways.
Nature is a strange thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Good evening. Goor. I don't know if goor means the same in Dutch as it means in Afrikaans, but that's a bad evening. But I take it that's a spelling mistake. You wanted to say good evening.
Yeah.
It is a goor evening, I promise you. It's terrible. It's like British weather here. It's grey, it's raining, it's cold. The gas heater is going. We're going to lose electricity at, what's it, an hour and 48 minutes from now. So the batteries are charged and, you know, the lights are charged. Well, we'll be okay, but it's just, it's goor, man. Goedenavond. Ja, goeienaand in Afrikaans. What? Stable approach has got a problem. Server issue. Yeah.
Dankie, Nico.
Yes. Hello, Wim.
Hi, Nico, and everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
George, we can do that. Let's quickly say how far I'm going to be out. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. We'll make our turn. Where's Navi Graph? We'll make our turn for Delta Foxtrot 377 over there, right? Direct there. At that point, we should be 15.4 nautical miles. So we can incorporate the range rings. We can do that. I'm going to show you how I train the guys. Okay, I'm not going to show you the real world way the experienced pilots do it, and I'll tell you why. There's one very good reason for it. Okay, and it is this speed window. If you don't do it correctly, you're going to end up overloading yourself with work at the end of your flight. Okay, so as you get gooder, better. Okay, then that thing is not going to worry you. But trust me, if you're new to this, you don't want that thing to add extra workload on your already busy schedule when you're coming into land. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you the way it is in my training checklist. Okay, I'll even put that on the screen for you. I just want to quickly change a couple of parameters here so that I just get decent frame rates. I remember in the old days when we had the GLS tuned in the radios and we did a takeoff, the aircraft lost its ability. The LNAV didn't work. It didn't turn. It just went straight. And then one day, Zibo was sitting here watching me fly. And I said to him, Zibo, did you fix it? And he said, well, do it. Let's see. And all of a sudden it works. So he never said to me, no, it's fixed. He told me to go test it and see if it works. And it did. Uncle John? Uncle John. You're back. You're back. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to manipulate the load. I'm just going to leave it as is. And let's put 5 tons of fuel in here. Should be good enough. Just get the lay of the land. We can literally go forward. We don't need to push back. Okay. And that's it. Right. We are using 6.3. Yes, I know I checked it earlier, just double checking. That's it. Let's get going. Just hit that spot at the wrong place and then you zoom in. Guys, here in Discord, I'm just going to change my stream so that it goes to explain itself. If I can do that, tell me if it's working.
Yes.
Stuff. Hey, George. Yes. I had to bribe the technician to come out. He said he was on his way somewhere else, but I twisted his arm with some money and he came to fix it, George. All good now. Right, so for GLS to be successful, it's like RNAV, you have to choose correctly in your FMC, otherwise it ain't going to work. So we've got GLS Zulu runway 07 right, okay. We are going to use finals as the transition, but I see we can actually use the v3.56. I'm not sure if it is part of this actual Zulu. I think it was part of Yankee, so we're going to skip that. It's not available there. What are we looking for? That one. Yeah, you see, it doesn't give us the actual same transitions. We're going to skip that. We don't care. Fine. We're going to go into our step through, and then we will manipulate what we need to do. All right, so that junction over there is what we need to take care of. So we want to go from DF 153. We want to go dummy. Oops. Try again. DF 950. Need to go find 950. Is 950. 153. I'm going to put that one on top. Right, so there we go. Now we've got a new junction. Flight Vision, good evening. Yeah, Flight Vision, the best I want you to do for us is to go put the scenario with all the relevant details into the forum for us. Okay, so runway used, approach, star, if there was any and every bit of information that we can actually go test fly it. Okay, please do us that favor. You'll really help us a lot. So there we go. Then we've got full knock.
Flight vision, out of interest, could you put in the airfield and runway you used for that successful RNP approach?
Yeah, just pop it in here, just the runway and airport that you used, please. But go do the rest anyway. But this is obviously Mac asking for himself now.
It's all right. I'm making a little short list of runways people have tried,
Okay.
and whether they've been successful or not, so that
Okay.
others can fly it to see if it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you very much. That was an RNP approach, EDDF RNP runway 25 there.
And look what just happened. Look what just happened.
You've lost your IRS.
Negative. Zibo just put 4A in for us to
Oh.
test.
Oh dear.
Yeah, for those of you that are new here, don't worry about it. I'm just going to grab the new one. Then we'll start again. And if you stick around long enough, there'll probably be 3 more. Okay, so don't worry about it. We'll be back just now. And those of you that know the drill, coffee time, guys. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Let's get going again.
Oh dear.
Part for the course.
Right, aircraft. See,
Forwards here, all my heart.
oh my hat. Oh yes, my hat. Okay, so I'm in the Zibo test. Let's quickly grab it for a woohoo. Replace files. And we go again.
Update.
Yeah, but it fixes the calibration on the flaps.
Yeah.
And it fixes some VNAV code. I don't even know what's wrong with VNAV. I'm not going to read that whole explanation. I mean, these guys were going at it all day. Flight vision, my friend. As always, you just got to give us a little bit of time. It will be fixed. Okay. Zibo and Fantomsky and us, rest of the guys here, are working our butts off to sort everything out. And this is why we ask you guys to put it on the forum. That is the central point of contact between all of the team guys and Zibo. Okay. And this is why we don't want you to moan on Facebook. Zibo doesn't see it. Zibo sometimes reads the Discord, sometimes he does not. And the agreement is the official support place is the forum. That's why we want you to put everything there. Whether we talk back with you is actually irrelevant. The Zibo sees everything there and he makes his notes. The guys that run the bug tracker pick up the bugs there, they take it into the bug tracker, it gets to Zibo, and it gets worked on. I think a lot of you must admit that even if there was no response on your post on that forum, the fix was implemented, 1 or 2 fixes down the line, and you go, oh, okay, Zibo saw it, Zibo listened. That's just how it is. Okay. But that is the point of contact. Please put everything there. And then we can test the scenarios. And, if there's time, we'll talk back to you. Otherwise, you see it on the next test stream or somewhere. You'll see it's fixed. Yes, it's overtime tonight. I hope he pays in euro. Zibo, you're paying euro tonight. South African rand is not that good anymore. Yeah.
Oh, the Dash 8.
Sorry?
The Dash 8 on your screen.
Yes. Yeah. Love my Dash 8. They fixed the Zink, but I haven't been able to go test flight yet. I've just been too busy with Zibo. So the time will come, I'll get that thing back in the air, man.
It increases your FPS with Zink, the dash.
Yeah, it does. It does. The dash in itself is a bit heavy on frames, but the Zink helps, yes. Oh, last night I was sitting here, you know, when we released 6.3, I was already actually getting in bed. I was in bed, I took the phone and I looked up and I saw there's 6.3. So I got up, I started my PC and then it went into this routine where it's updating the AMD graphics drivers. So I'm on the latest driver now, but it failed the first time. So I had to kind of undo it and then go download the latest drivers, then install it. So this will also be my first flight now with the latest AMD drivers. We'll see what it does. One or more? Don't tell me stories.
3,
Why? That aircraft, let's see. Otherwise he's going to have to give us 4B. Let me show him. Might be something he missed. Sorry, Zibo. Sorry for interrupting you, but...
3,
Oh, look here. We've got a problem. Look at the way it draws. Look.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Serious problem there. Right, I'll do a fresh install.
You're not screening in Discord, Nico. Thank you.
Look, it looks a bit funny. Well, he's typing. Well, this is what my 6.4a does. Oh, crap. Let me restart explain. Wait. Let's take that screenshot as well, right? Let's just restart. Here's another -8 for you, Wim. It favors these pictures for some reason tonight.
Oh yeah, okay.
I just need more time, John. I'm gonna just have to get a bit of retraining and fiddling with it again, a couple of flights in, then I'll be okay again. But I haven't flown it in months now.
They are using the Dash 8 a lot from Madeira to Lisbon.
Really?
Yeah.
In all that
So,
wind?
yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but when I look at the Dash 8, as much as I love it, the fact that it's just a missile, if those engines stop, there's no glide performance in that thing. Just that one single thing scares me a bit. Oh, Antonski's got the same error. Okay, so it's not just me.
Okay. Better hang on a second then.
Yeah. Well, it's an exciting stream, guys. Just not the kind of excitement I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, same error still.
4,
Hmm. Hmm.
Welcome to the
Testing.
test world.
Yeah. Hello, HD simulation. Hello, Neil. I'm doing great, sir. Woohoo! Fixed. He says
Okay,
he's fixed.
new fix out.
There you go. Well, George, the only thing I updated was the plugins folder. So I would have deleted the plugins folder and went to fetch the old plugins folder. You know, that it's definitely broken. Anyway, so we've got it fixed. Let's just grab it, continue to the download. There you go. There's the new download. In this instance, obviously, I'm just going to overwrite the plugins. Replace. Start up again. Krista, it's got nothing to do with it. It's this new fix from Zibo. The new fix. I mean, he says he's fixed it now, so. He forgot to shave, huh? Linda forgot to shave, I tell you.
can we hear her voice?
Right. Resume last flight. Let's try again. This one, yes. John, I'm not sure. I disabled all my sounds in Discord. I have zero sound. Even if you phone me in Discord, it's not ringing. Uncle John, are you back? No, not. John Griffith, by the way, what I do and what we recommend for the people when we fly together here is we've got a push to mute that is activated. So when you press the push to talk, it's the same button that presses push to mute in Discord. So the other people don't have to hear you speak to ATC because they're already going to hear you over the radios. You understand? So then there's no echo. That much I do know. Uncle
And
John?
now,
Okay, I get that. I did find the settings so that you don't get the dinging sound when I key the mic.
Oh,
Nico,
yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm back.
Thank you, thank you. Same error here too again. It's still not
somebody
fixed.
else. It's been reported.
Okay, well, let me just close it again.
Yeah.
Okay, Uncle John, let me now get to you why I'm looking for you. Okay, you here?
Tell me.
All right. I just wanted to remind you this is going to also include the test for xEnviro, the new one. Okay, so I just
Oh,
want
excellent. Excellent.
to tell you.
You had any feedback since this morning?
Negative, no.
Okay.
Zibo's typing.
Do you get one or more issues were found with the sound bank, Nico? Warning as well.
I showed what I got. It's there. If it's not in that room, I didn't have it.
No, it was a warnings messages that loaded the aircraft. Be
Well,
advised.
Uncle Mac, if you just scroll up in the dev room, it's got an FMOD sound pack warning. It's there. I showed it.
Sorry.
Okay. Hello, Pilot Dan. Welcome. Scotsman, what's happened is I wanted to do a test flight in version 6.3. As we were preparing, here, live on stream, Zibo puts 4.A out. 6.4A, right? There's another one. Now he says he hopes it's corrected. Let's go try it. Okay, so in the interim, the new 4A was broken twice now, and we're going to try the third time now. Let me actually just delete this thing because now I'm getting multiple copies here. I don't know which one is the actual corrected one. All right, so now go back into Zibo test. Yes. Plugins. Replace. Let's try again.
Waiting for start APU.
Thanks, Pilot Dan. Oh, tell you what. Hello, Kies.
Good evening. Am I allowed to join you?
Of course.
Thank you. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, Koos.
Hello.
Thanks for the tip, Pilot Dan. Appreciate it, man. Call, sorry. gentlemen. Yes. Hello, Paul. Excellent, Paul. Well, great. Thank you for joining us.
£1.99 through SuperChat.
John Griffith, I've got no problem doing it, but you're going to have to remind me a little bit later, okay?
No problem.
Right, we'll try again.
Yeah.
It's good here, isn't it, Nico?
Welcome to the funny farm.
Yeah.
Did you see what I wrote, Zibo, there?
Yeah.
Pushback failure. Aircraft appears to not have any steerable gears.
Zibo has been called an alien, he's
Pushback
been called
failure.
AI, he's been
Aircraft
called
appears
many
to not
things,
have
and I
any
tell you
steerable
what,
gears.
it was funny. I said to him now, this being human thing sometimes gets us all. No worries, Zibo.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't have an error now.
My name is
Oh,
Joe.
Seems to
Don't
work.
forget.
promising.
Yeah. Let's fly, guys. Let's fly. I'm sure. I think he will humble ChatGPT in 2 seconds, man. Flat. Easy. So,
I like that comment, Carl. I like it.
for A, let's get cracking and see where it breaks further, if even 16.5.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He'll find the page if he gets a 404. I'm telling you. Sorry, my mistake. What are you doing? Out of sequence?
Pilot Dan donated £9.99.
Pilot Dan, thank you so much, man. That's the second one this evening. Much appreciated. Good. I saw a meme earlier today about Chuck Norris, and he said in his old age he had to admit that he used stunt doubles in some of his movies, but it was only in the crying scenes.
That's funny.
Yeah, he couldn't cry, so he had to get someone else. Right, and for those of you that don't know where the engine display is now to get it, that's your ENG button over there, ENG and system. All right, so ENG will bring up your engine display for you, and the system one is for the hydraulics. All right, ENG has got a couple of functions, so that's your main display, and it's got a little abbreviated display as well, and then you can take it away. To have the fuel flow displayed, that's a EFB setting, guys. So yeah, just a brief summary of that, because some guys were asking about that. Right. So let's try it again. I just want to quickly do something else. I forgot to do it. I didn't put the change log here in Discord. Let me just quickly go grab it. It's in. He went and he deleted all those things. He took away the change log as well. At Zibo.
What's that for, Nico?
This latest fix. He had the change log in there. Now he's deleted the wrong download. So I just want to please put the change log in again. I know it was VNav and something else, but now I can't remember.
Yeah. Flaps. Something.
Oh, yes. The flaps calibration. I got it. Okay, yes. Thanks, Paul. I updated a couple of settings in the broadcasting software, and I've also lifted the bitrate from 2,500 to 4,500 megabits. So, we'll see. Okay, Pilot Dan, come back later for the show. The video will be up. Thanks for joining and thanks for the tips, man. Appreciate it. Right, so let's quickly... Why is this thing doing it? Let me just post this change log into the chat. Okay. Okay. Calibrate laps. Fix VNav bugs. Okay. So we'll pin it. And you know what 4A is about. And we can continue. Okay, now I have to do the same trick as before. I have to the legs page. Still not doing any transitions while we are here. That's perfect. Right, so we went the F153 and then 950 was the other one. That one at the top. Execute. Right, so we have a turn there. DF 950. We have to be above 6,500 on that one. Okay, there's no restrictions there. So let's go for 7,000. We'll fly at 7,000. And we'll adjust it in there if we have to, or next round. 7,000. have that data. We don't care. We don't care. .465. So I'm going to talk you guys through it a little bit in a second. Just give me a moment before I forget to trim this baby. And then we can look at the whole scenario again for everybody that came in late. Right, how many minutes have we got left? Ooh, it seems that we are calibrated. All right, okay, so let's get Navigraph up on screen. Let's talk about this. Right, so we're going to take off runway 07 center. We're going to then follow the pink line over there. We're going to jump over, cancel out this whole kite figure over there. We're not interested in it. Then we're going to turn back and go to Delta Foxtrot 377. That is at 15.4 nautical miles finals to the runway. We are going to use GLS. So we are going to put this code into our MMR. We're going to do everything just now. Okay. I'm sure, Krister. We'll make a plan. Anyway, so we're going to input that. We've got 066 over there already. So let's quickly input it into the courses as well. Hey, man. A bit fast. See there, yes. I'm way too fast for this thing. Right, so we've got that. Okay, so we're going to do down there. VNAV departure as usual. Oh, bless you. Right, then Cat 2 GLS and Cat 1 GLS. That's the first time I see it on these documents, eh? I've never seen a Cat 1 and a Cat 2 GLS. For our purposes, I think we're going to do Cat 2 GLS. You should be able to do an auto land on it also. We might as well test that too. Why not? We're going to go 7,000, platform altitude 4,000. We're going to descend to once we're done with that waypoint over there. Let's quickly hide this thing again. I just want to go back to the legs page. I don't think that's the highest point. I don't think we're going to have. There's 7,065. Yeah, then it comes down. Okay, so that's cool. That's very cool. Right. Okay, so that's the idea. Now, to just quickly refresh ourselves, the number we need to input is this one, 21981. Right, so we're going to go select GLS, 21981, and we can make it active. We'll somewhat test that as well if it's still working, but we can actually take off with it. 21981. Okay. Right, so taking that away, there you have GLS. It's already ID'd for us. These are diamonds already. We're so close to that runway, it can't help itself, man. Right, so let's start the APU here. 1, 2, 3. And we can turn this down to 7,000. Landing altitude, we can make that 350, that's fine. Yeah, that's for the developers of xEnviro benefit, and I'm just doing that. Sorry, Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact GP ghost pointer on PFD.
Yeah. Just following what was being written. Yeah.
Taking a screenshot for the boss quick. Let me not interfere with brother. No. Share hours later. Yes, that's xEnviro, George. Gives me the actual meter and the DAF here. Right, then we said fix rings. Okay, let's go and look at fix rings. So, if we look at, let's go to legs. Damn it, now I'm in the wrong camera view. Back there, we look at our fix rings. What we are going to do, like I said, we're going to do this the way I teach on my training checklist. Okay, so let's get that thing on the screen as well. Training checklist. I'll share it to you guys just now.
Yeah.
You know, fit the width.
Buonasera a tutti, Zibo family.
Hallo. Welkom Dimitri. Ek hoop jy gaan 'n goeie aand saam met ons hê.
Exactly. I told her the same thing, but she wouldn't understand. So.
Okay, I want to show you guys this. So, this is my training checklist, okay? And, I mean, it's made for dummies. It's made for guys that don't know anything. It's made for guys who really want to learn things, you know, and one of the first nice to haves in here is this approach configuration tips, right? So we're going to use GLS. We're going to press the approach button, all right? We are going to look at the MCP altitude and we're going to set the final approach fix altitude, meaning the GLS will break through that altitude. Like an ILS, it's literally simulating an ILS. Mac, that's a bit loud. I think it's yours. Anyway, so this is in the training checklist, page 29. So this will help you ID the different approaches and what to do. And then if you go to the approach and landing considerations, right? In here, you will see the range rings. All right, now option 1 is what I'm going to show you now. Okay, this, why does that thing do that? I don't want that. I just want to highlight this and the right thing. Ugh, now it hides some of it. Okay, so let's just read it a bit closer. That's too much. Why can't we just scroll at the bottom? There we can. All right, so what it says is we're going to look for our final approach fix, and that's our runway, which means that the v6.4xxx appears to be our final approach fix. There is nothing beyond that. Oop. So v6.4xxx, can't see it. Let's just step through quickly. There we go. There is v6.4xxx. So it's right. It's on finals. That is the final approach fix. So what this clever configuration tells us is we're going to use the v6.4xxx. We're going to go to the fix page. We're going to put that into the fix page. Right. Then we're going to add 7, 5, and 3 for the final approach fix. All right. Those are the rings. So it's 7 miles. Enter it. And it's 5 miles. Then it's 3 miles. Okay. So you go back there. You'll see the rings are up. So the first one is on the outside. You've got the middle one, and then you've got the one right around the center. Okay, so what then happens is if you continue reading on this page, it tells you extend flaps 1, I beg your pardon, at 7 nautical miles, extend flaps 1. Aye. Right? So that's the first string. So that's flaps 1 is the first string. Then it says at 5 nautical miles, gear down flaps 15. Okay, I'm trying to highlight it so you guys can just see it better. Okay, here we go. At that line over there, it's gear down flaps 15. Then at the 3 nautical miles ring, which is that little green one around the actual waypoint, you're going to go into your landing flap configuration. Now, in theory, what it is all about is this. For the new guys, for the guys that needs to still practice, you don't want the indicated airspeed window ISA there to open up. Okay. And the reason you don't want that to open up is you want the aircraft and the automation to do your flaps speed or speed indicator on the speed tape. Okay. You want that little magenta bug to move down automatically to go sit at VREF, whatever your VREF plus 5 would be. Okay, VREF plus 5. The moment the nose dips, in other words, the moment it grabs that diamond, your glide slope or your glide path, the speed window will open. So what we want is for the new guys is we want you stable on finals before the nose dips. That way, automation will take care of much of your burden on finals. It's just an easy way to fly comfortably. All right, so you're going to have gear down, full flaps, ready to land before your nose dips. That's all it is about. Okay, now, if you fly and you learn with Sasso, our real-world pilot here, you will know that he takes the runway as the fix. All right, and he uses a different kind of strategy, right? That is typically more related to the high-speed approach. That's also described. That's the next option that I described in the training checklist. So if you feel adventurous, you can go do it. But for our purposes here tonight, we're going to just do it normally, no hassle. Okay, so there's the plan. We're going to fly out, make our turns, come back, use those rings, get ready for the landing, and that's it. End of story. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it tonight. So, George, I think it was you that asked. I hope that helps. Just trying to find the comment quickly again.
Nico tuned in some later, but I see 2 runways on your screen.
There's 2 runways, yes. There's a runway 07 center and a runway 07 right. We're taking off center and landing right.
Oh, that way. Okie dokie.
Yeah. George Camp, yes, it was you that asked. So, buddy, I hope you're still here. I hope you watched it. Otherwise, let you watch it later on. Who was asking, Kies or Wim? Wim, okay.
No, I only asked for the runways.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm asking. I was watching the whole day on AirNav, the guys flying. That was the configuration for the airport the whole day. Center, takeoff, right landing. Excellent, George Camp. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so by this time we're burning jet fuel. Let's get going. Don't have to worry about guys on the outside. That can go off. We'll take the chocks off after. You know what? Let's take it off. Why not? Then nobody has to get sucked into those engines, right?
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross check and all call. Thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Boarding door has been closed. Once again, we're doing all passengers to remain seated at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices will need to be turned off and put away at this time. This does include all cellular phone two-way features. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for departure and contact.
Believe it or not, I just found the highlighter. There you go. When we talk about it later, it's going to be easier to find it on the page and read with. Righto, so we seem to have a good start. Let's get rid of the APU. Seems fine. Right, just go to the sys button and quickly check our controls. Happiness is, and we can go. Right, this guy is now standing in front of us. Pretend we didn't see him. We'll send his boss the bill. There's So I'm trying to get my chart up, and now I'm taxing like a palooka. Where is this airport chart? I know we're quite close to this runway. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's in the Google Drive, in my private hangar. George, if you go to the private hangar under the Zibo folder, you should see the training checklist. That's exactly where I pulled it from now. Excellent. Yeah, over the years, I've put a lot of effort into that folder. Sometimes I think I need to take some time again to just clean it out and so on. This afternoon, at some point in time, I also updated all my screenshots. Guys, if you want to set your Zibo exactly like mine, all my EFB settings, I've got screenshots in that private hangar of mine. Under the Zibo folder, under Explain 12, you'll see there's different configs. And the one that I use is the one with all the screenshots in it, and then there's two other configurations where there's just one slide in that makes the difference. So is what it is. Just updated that this afternoon. Also, you know, you get the B738CFG in every livery. I actually, I did not only take screenshots, I copied my B738 CFG. So if you want to replicate my settings, instead of looking at each slide and go setting it, you can take my B738 CFG and put it into your livery. And then you'll have all my settings for that livery of yours as well. So it's just a shortcut. I did it this afternoon. Thought that was clever. Hope it helps somebody. Olga? Yeah, we've got a heavy crosswind. The nose turns to the yet. Wow. This wind is not your playmate, I promise you. Wow. That was nasty. Shoo. Shoo.
That was interesting, Nico.
I knew it was going to get under my wing at some point in time. I just didn't expect it to be so quick, you know, so violent. Yo. I'm sure it's going to be interesting, absolutely. Absolutely, Krister. I'm not going to fiddle around with my heading select. I'm just going to keep it at runway heading because it's a short flight, man. We're just going up and down. It's literally just to position ourselves in the right place. Okay, that's interesting. Look at that. Look at the speed. I think that is because we jippoed the system. I never checked the speed. I was so concerned about the flight level. Nope. Let me take a screenshot. That's a mistake. It needs to be much, much different. Interesting. Yeah, there's the target speed. There's the target speed. Let me just get that first screenshot into the room here. That's definitely a mistake. So next screenshot. Exactly, Christopher. But remember, I jippoed this flight route tremendously. So if you look at the actual route, the way it is designed to be used proper, you know, when you come flying in onto the green, it's going to treat you differently. You're going to be in a different place, you know, at certain times. So we have to take into account that I really jippoed this thing. I mean, I cut off pieces from the SID and the star to give us what we have now. So I'm not too worried, but it is an interesting thing just to note, you know. We'll show Zibo. We'll check now, Christer. Nope, it's different. Right, so our platform altitude is 4,000. Right, we need to drop 300 kilograms off there, so we're looking at 63. 7. In actual fact, let's go for 40. Right. RA10. Hello, good day, mate. Hello, welcome. Right, so there's TD, there's everything. You see, everything's going to happen very, very quickly now. Let's just check frequencies, minimas, forces, reset. Right, there's the descent happening. It's very easy. If you look at the difference, oh, and I see it was 4, not 3. If you look at the weight difference between what you currently have and what is expected to be in the aircraft, that's 400 kilograms, right? So when you go here, that's what you have now. So it means 63.6. So 64 minus 400 is 63.6. So it gives us the actual gross weight at landing, and that gives us the ability to select the appropriate VNAVs with the VRF speeds. Yeah, Solarwalk, we've had fun already this evening, and so far so good. So I'm coming up to flaps 1. I'm going to pull flaps 1 on that line. And hello, 737, welcome. Now it's a question of managing speed and all those other things, because remember, the second line, your 5-mile final line, well, the 5-mile line from the final approach fix, to be perfectly correct, more correct, we're going to pull gear down and flaps 15, so we need to check it out. I'm going
Nico, which
flaps
version
are.
of the EFB are you running? It's the VNav alt installed or not installed?
It's
on yours?
installed. No, it's installed. Nav alt is installed.
And do you use the common or the old basic VNav?
Common. Rob, I spoke to Zibo about it, and he says it works like the real plane now. So there are a couple of things we're going to check and make sure, because basically what happens is if you incorrectly configured, the aircraft will believe that your speed protection is on, because it will probably be on if you're not, correctly configured, and it won't deploy it because it's in the wrong mode. So it might be a learning curve versus an error. All right, so I'm going to wait and
remember.
Sorry?
No, remember to check if the spoilers are retracted when you add the thrust after
Yeah,
that.
we're going to check deployment and thrust application. Just, shout at me so I remember as well. All right, I'm just going to wait until we turn before I pull the actual landing configuration, because we're kind of on that line. We've got time. We don't necessarily have to worry about, too many things now. We're at flaps 15, we're correct. As long as we go to landing flaps before we hit that little green circle over there, we're okay. So we've got room. We're at flaps 15, gear is down, perfectly on the line the way it should be.
That alert, Nico, auto throttle, what is it? What causes it?
What? Sorry?
In the middle?
That alert there. Yeah, no, it's telling me that it's adjusting the N1, I suppose. You can see that thing is constantly moving up, down. So I don't think it's really something to worry about at this point in time. Alright, so just as we go level, I'm going to go for the landing flaps. Right, okay, at this point in time, you can see our anticipation queues are more than ready to accept the approach button. We're going to press the approach button, and I'm going to go for my landing configuration. Alright, so there you go. See, before we hit that last circle, we've got the landing configuration set, and the moment that diamond turns magenta and the speed window opens, if it works, by the way. That's why we're here. We're trying to see if it works. The moment that happens, yeah, it's not going, it's not working. Yeah, it's missed it. It's missed it. It's missed it. Okay. Well, that's why we test, right?
Yep.
That's why we test. Completely missed it there.
Yeah, if it worked, it should not lit up because
Exactly.
it cannot. And so we know it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would go vertical speed so you can follow the black path anyway.
Yeah. I'm busy here on the other side here with Discord as
With
well.
Zibo.
Antonio, yeah.
Yeah, okay. When you have time, just arm these spoilers so we see what.
There. There you go. Right, now I also want to point out those little blue triangles, that is where my hardware throttles are located, okay? You cannot expect to be in idle and then simply push it down. It's not going to give you your proper reverse thrust. The system needs to know that you are going to use it. So it's easy for me. I just put it there just about 58%. Then when I need reverse thrust, it's going to be available to me, and then we'll check the spoilers. Obviously, they're armed now, and check what happens.
So neither glide path and localizer is running, isn't it?
No, it
The
doesn't.
simulated localizer, because we
Yeah.
are still in L now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nico,
Yeah.
your thoughts on the wind speeds?
Uncle John, it's difficult to say, but it's much more. For me, I can go better.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Right, okay. Well, let's fly down from here. We don't need automation. This wind.
400.
Wind is crazy.
200. Approaching decision height. 100 minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ah, very good job.
Yeah, I tried and then I lost it right there at the very end. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look, see outside. So there we are. Spoilers, extended reversers are working.
Yeah, they work it to me as well.
Okay, but for some guys it didn't. So, hello, Michael. So now, slow down a little bit. Out of reverse. Okay, it's supposed to go, you know, and then drop those reversers.
Yeah.
And it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's definitely broken as well.
But if I understand correctly, Zibo changed it on purpose, so maybe he knows something.
No. What he did was he changed a lot of things on purpose, and this is now his new code. But I believe that the fact that it doesn't go and lie down is a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. But he will tell us.
Yeah. Michael, you need to put all these things with details on the forum. I can only convey so much to Zibo. The rest you guys are going to have to help us. you're going to have to put some of these things on the forum so we can then reproduce it. I can make the video and I can show, or one of the other guys can make videos and we can show Zibo what's happening and what you mean. But I mean, if you describe it, you know, perfectly well enough, you'll figure it out anyway. Right, let me also just type here for him. And this is Yellow Zulu. GLS Zulu. Okay. Right. %, Michael. Yeah, it's the best. It really is the best. Right, so, okay. Next test. In actual fact, while we are here, why don't we just program this thing right here? So what we are going to do is we're going to change this from GLS. We're going to make it an ILS. Right. And we can do Cat 3. Yeah, I want to see an autoland. That's what I really want to do. So, export. All right. Right, so there's another bit of info for Zibo. Alright, same procedure as a few minutes ago, just with ILS this time. The scenario. I'm busy testing it now. That's exactly one of the things I'm testing. The winds here, just see what METAR says. The winds is supposed to be 11. Okay. When me and Uncle John did the comparisons this morning, mine was exactly half of what he's got, because it seems the xEnviro exponentially grows the winds under certain circumstances, which I don't know what the parameters are. But the version that I'm testing right now is much better than what the other one was. Right. Okay. So that takes care of that. Yeah, we don't need to do any of that. Let's go do our performance stuff. Won't work if we don't do this. Oh, I just want to also check the VNAV page. We don't want that fancy 295 knots again. Not required. Absolutely. Well, that's the aim. Yes, we want it to be nice as always. Just run this with my fingers again. I miss the days that we could just save a flight and recall it quickly. Right. Then, I think we're set. Apart from the flaps. Fine. The rest for now. Yeah. Let's go. Right, you know what? It's going to be so busy in the air, I might as well just quickly change the frequencies now while we are talking about it. Thinking about it. It needs to be 110. And 4,000 again. Oh, yes, and. Speed must be. See, now this is interesting. There it's got this. Okay, it's going to make us do this when we're in the air, but there it's actually seeing what it should see. Okay, okay. Let's not dwell on that. Let's get going. I thought we might have enough room to just take off. Ooh, I've got a customer calling me. Guys, I just need to take this. I'm going to mute you guys for a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. We're live again. Alright, so let's go. Welcome to everybody joining late. I see we've got some nice numbers tonight. 35 reported there on stream. Welcome, guys. Right, you guys ready? Not all at once, eh? Don't have to shout.
Let's do it.
Go, go, go!
Buckle up.
How fast? Go, go.
What's this dog?
Alright, let's see if we have such a terrible takeoff again or if it's better now. Wind's a bit calmer than earlier. I think I just control it a bit better now. Bit of experience goes a long way, man. There you go, George. We did it. We did it.
Nice takeoff, Nico. You got more thumbs up now.
Yeah. Amazing what a little bit of experience can do, you know, now that you know what to kind of counter. Yeah, I use that lever. I don't have issues with it. Mine works fine. I've got other issues with the Bravo, but the gear lever, thank goodness, is still working. Oh, yes. Oh, it's got 220 in there now. It didn't have the same fault, look. Unless it actually came later. We'll see now. It might have come later in, but so far got the 220. Was it? Yeah, this is where it was. That's where the problem was. So I go to 20 again. Okay, come on, stop, Booty. Was in the cruise page, not the climb page. Right, so ILS is identified. Not a problem there. Both frequencies are set. Courses are set. Right. Zibo's found the bug in the GLS code. Man, he's fast. Right, so let's look at our page here. We've got 3.1 and that's for the destination. So it's 400 kilograms we need to drop again. So now we go to subtract that. So that will be 62.7. And that will give us landing VREF, and we're going to try autoland this time. And there's B. There's B. Who wants to see B? 4B. I think I want to show it to you. If you're still interested, we can just land this one and go grab 4B. See if it works. I bet you guys are watching soap operas on the TV. You're just sitting here in numbers. You're just making me excited because of numbers. But you're all gone. Someone's making sandwiches and somebody's in the bars and somebody's watching TV. Lucinario, I've got a new version of xEnviro. I didn't change anything. It's the developer. He gave me a new version to test for him. Can you guys actually hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself, Nico.
Yeah.
I was looking for the camera in my bathroom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't display it, Thunder. That's just between you and me. Don't worry. I'm just checking. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. John, you need to log a ticket with their support. It's going to take them a few minutes with you on the line and they're going to sort you out. I promise you. I promise you. Well, it's not guaranteed to be perfect yet. Okay. We'll see. I mean, it's a work in progress. What do you mean version 2.3? Yeah, it was 1.23. This is a newer version. I don't know what this is designated as. I didn't check. And I'm too scared to show it on my screen because just now it shows my license key. I'll check it later. It's just a new version.
We tend to forget that Zibo is work in progress.
Yeah, Zibo is work in progress. X-Plan is work in progress. xEnviro is work in progress. All work in progress. George Camp, I'm sitting replaying what I said earlier when we were talking about those rings. Please, anybody else watching this video afterwards, make sure that you follow the training checklist. Don't necessarily go on my words. I might have tripped over my own tongue a little bit there. I'm just replaying it in my mind. I think I might have messed up in words, but in writing it's perfect. So guys, just follow the actual writing, then you should be fine, okay? I don't want anybody to come back and say, oh, Nico, you talked so much nonsense, but at least your text is fine. So I'm telling you now, the text is definitely fine, but I might have tripped over my tongue a bit. So just make sure you follow the training checklist, and you'll be fine.
Right, back with you, Nico.
Okay.
Are you flying 6.4B yet?
No, this is still the first one. We're just going to do an auto land now, man.
Okay. No, fine.
On the ILS, and then I'm going to shut down grab 4B and then come and try the GLS again.
Yeah.
Yeah, George, it doesn't happen often that I trip over my own tongue, but I don't know why. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I've got a strange feeling I might have missed flaps 5 while I was talking, you know, while I was highlighting. Because I was struggling to highlight the text, I think I might have misspoken. So You know, first rings, flap 1, second rings, flaps 5, third rings, flaps 15, gear down, and then you need to be landing configuration before you hit your inner circle, you know, so that's the way it should be. But I've got a strange feeling I forgot to talk about flaps 5. Okay. All right, so the 6B is not for GLS. Zibo just clarified it. 6B is for LNAV, VNAV. It's for the final approach course and the glide path. He says he will look at the GLS and the speed brake, so it's not really going to help us. But what we can do is we can do an LNAV, VNAV approach.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, we might as well test it now that everybody's here and interested in seeing it. So, all right, thank you, Krister. I just don't want to talk nonsense, you know, so thank you for that, Krister.
Nico, I think you need to configure if you want to autoland.
Correct.
Nico,
I'm talking too much. Yes, Uncle John?
you are aware 6.4b is out?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No problem. I appreciate you reminding me, like Antonio did now for my landing. I mean, I'm sitting here talking and I'm not really paying that much attention.
The reference speed at minimum for approach.
Bless you.
Please check that the landing altitude is set correctly.
Let's see.
Descent procedure complete.
We've got line 3, we've got the roll out and the flare and the glide slope. Okay, looks good. Looks good.
500, 400, 300, 200, approaching decision height. 100 minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's a bit hard, but it's there. Ooh. See, that wind gets in under that wing, eh? Right, master caution is flicking there for some reason. Don't know why. Somebody mentioned that in the chat room as well. Right, you say barometrics and minimum. There's baro. Sorry, I'm talking nonsense. That's minimums. Minimums, it's not animated. No, it's not turning that I can see. That is turning. That's not turning. That's also not turning. No, you're right. It's not
No,
turning.
because in the real aircraft they are, how do you say that, springers, you know? So yet they do not turn. You just pull the...
Wait. Now they should. No, I thought it was because autopilot was still on that it was holding on to them. Okay. Okay, the way it works is you click and hold, then it will turn. Click and hold, and then it will turn. Click and hold, then it turns. Click and hold, then it turns. Okay, so the animation is not a rotary knob. The animation is spring-loaded, as you say.
Yeah.
So if that's the way it is in the real aircraft, then it's correctly animated now.
Yeah.
Oof, I haven't turned one of these in the real world in a long time. I mean, I don't have access to aircraft anymore, so...
It's also, I think, works 2-speed, doesn't it? It starts slow, then goes fast.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it has two position, two spare
Yeah.
positions. A first one and then a second one.
I'm just asking Zibo, can I wait for it? Because he says he found the bugs in the GLS. So. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Gosh, Struth, can't keep up with this. I'm only just loading the 4B.
Now we stop typing. Come, Zibo. He's sending me a PM.
That master caution, Nico, you said you had on landing. Somebody else made reference to it that it's briefly when the reversers are deployed.
Yes. Yeah.
But it instantly goes out again.
Fix the master caution light. I do the reversers. Okay, now he says 2 minutes. Okay, so the floor is yours, guys. Talk to me. I don't know. Tell me a joke. Do something. Use the time. I don't know. My bloody spelling. Okay, he says he thinks it will fix it. I must test it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking forward to testing 4B to see if it solved this LNAV BNAV approach business. Ian.
Yeah.
Because I managed to completely freeze the MCP panel and FMC up just now.
If Zibo is not human, what planet do you think he has come from?
A much more intelligent one than I came from.
Sometimes Zibo walks in town like a normal man. I promise you, look, Krister, if I don't show you a picture of what he looks like, you'll sit next to him at the coffee shop. You'll never know what this man, who he is and what he's capable of doing. I promise you.
Yeah. I would love to be in a room and see his sense of humor as well. See what it's like. I should think it's wicked sometimes.
Going for dinner, guys. Thank you, Nico, for the
Okay.
test.
Cheers. Bye.
Ciao. Ciao.
I wonder if I shouldn't go get coffee. Guys, let's take a.
Zibo's typing.
I see. Just when I want to say, let's take a 5-minute break, he's typing again. Our power went off just now, so I'll have to get the gas stove out and put the kettle on that way.
No.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go make coffee.
Okay.
Let me just send him a message. Oh, it's here. Forget the coffee.
Well,
Goodness.
you've got a private one, have you?
Yeah, yeah.
As they said in The Godfather, just when you think you're out, they pull you back in.
Yeah, yeah.
You must be special, Nico.
Yeah. George, we're on load shedding stage 6, I think. So we lose, well, I don't want to lie to you, but we lose a good probably 8 hours a day that we just don't have electricity. That's why we all go for solar and all other fancy UPSs. There's just no more power in this country, man. It's just gone. Save us a...
Not in the city, or are you in the middle of nowhere?
No, I'm living in the city. The whole country doesn't have power. Just gone.
Why doesn't the country build more solar?
That's not a topic I can discuss on YouTube. I'll tell you afterwards if you want to know. Exactly, Krister. Hello, Alex. Okay, George. Bye-bye. Enjoy, Alex. Thank you for rubbing it in. I don't have a coffee. And it's going to take too long to go boil the kettle now, so... Yeah, this is now... Ooh, okay. This is now 6.4B for Bravo. But I have a special version that he made for me that he calls 4A2. 6.4A2.
Okay.
So it's 4B there, but he calls it 4.82.
Okay.
Ja, nee. Let's go do this. Yes, that's fine. 5. Yes. Ach, nee man. Right. Oops. We need to go back. Set this to GLS again. Right. Put a G behind it. No, it's GLS. Right. In.
Oh.
Yes.
Right. Somebody just found another bug, but I dare anybody to find it.
Did you find the bug or someone else find the bug?
No. one of our new pilot in the debris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
There we go. Tell you what, this thing is getting so intricate and so detailed. I swear, half of this stuff only real pilots will find. Flight simmers will never find this unless they are unreal flight simmers.
Yeah, it's definitely. Some of it's all to do with the fact we've gone from X lower code to C++.
Of course.
And it's some default settings for switches, etc.
So now I want to put. What's this? I thought I had the wrong GLS. This is a different GLS. This is the Y. I wanted the Zulu. I'm not going to change it. Let's use this one. 24447. Same runways, just the Y and the Z has got two different designations, codes. I think that's it. Radio altimeter 1. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's pedal to the metal. Up. I have no idea. I never used the HUD. You can't even see it in this light. I never use it. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm overcorrecting again. Anyway, we're here for the rodeo. I never set my audio. Exciting. Getting in the air. It's just too much. Mac, if this thing takes the GLS now, I'm going to do an autoland on the GLS. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you all saw, but I edited the cruise speed on the ground before takeoff so that it doesn't shoot up to the 290s again.
Yep.
Yeah, GLS is set on both sides, Christer. And nobody's telling me I'm not streaming on Discord. Shame, man. Poor guys. There you go. Just tell me. I'll forget that I close explain and open it and then I'm not streaming anymore. Thank you, Thunder. Yeah, I think our peak viewers this evening was something like 38. The guys seem to come and go, which is fair.
Yeah, it was 34 when I started to type. I
Okay.
had to step away for a little while. My wife had me working, so I'm back
Oh,
again.
okay. Mac, I asked Zibo if the autoland on GLS will work already, but he's not answering yet. I'm willing to give it a bash, just to see. But I've got no confirmation that it is already working.
Yeah.
Ah, I hate it when as ek rot kos meer retard. Because I haven't done it yet, sir. I have not yet done that. Maybe it's a good time to do it now, eh? Right, so there's minimas, reference speed, HPA, courses, and frequencies are set. Seatbelts on. 1000 set. ELS showing as before. Oh, turbulence. Ah, we've got magenta now. Look, look, look. Looks better. We're not on course. We are not on course. LS back is not working. Stop. Press the wrong button. Zibo is too fast.
Is he?
Yeah, he already answered me. As I'm talking to you, I see that he's answered, he said this exactly the same thing. Anyway. Yeah, it won't work now, Christopher, because he's just realized it's not working. The fact is not on course. Dear leader is trying so hard.
Radio altimeter.
Ah, there we go. I've got 6B plugins with GLS fix. Thank you, Zibo.
Oh, okay. That's a different version 6B, 4B than we've got. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He's running 2 streams, it seems.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna do something hopelessly ridiculous. I mean, I can literally just switch X-plane off, but I'm not trying to be funny. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then at least you'll get a laugh anyway. Oh, how's that for a grand finale before I switch off? Who's got the number to call? I must tell you one thing. That was one hell of a nice battle roll.
Was nice.
Yeah, Zibo has now confirmed Land 3 should work on ILS and GLS. Hey, Alex, makes 2 of us. That was so nice. I don't know why. I just got it in me. I have to do it. And I did. I did.
Sasso's not the only one can do cowboy style.
Oh, no. Might be better than me because of real world experience, but I can tell you what, I'll give him a run for his money.
That looked pretty good. Pretty smooth. No nose drop. Nice.
Yeah, I tried to keep the nose kind of in the proper position, but it's not that easy. Eh? Needs a bit of practice too. Right. Here we go again. Hier gaan ons alweer. It was a toss-up, Dave. Either buzz the tower or do a barrel roll. And I went for the latter. Next time, we'll think of something like that. There was a joke floating on Facebook just after the release of this last Top Gun, where the stewardess said to the people, guys, the captain wants you to hold on. He just saw Maverick and he wants to try something. I always thought that was funny. Imagine that. Right. Zibo.
I think it would be funny if the captain comes into the aircraft with a pressure suit.
Yeah. All right. Right, so now we're doing GLS with an autoland. We're going to do GLS2. What it's like. That's why we'll stick to that. Now we have it. That's fine. I can do this almost in my sleep already. It's fine. Right, you guys are ready. Yoga.
knots. V1, rotation. Positive rate. $400. 1,000.
This time the target speed was 250 Mach, not 295. We have a problem. Oh, no, we don't. Go again. Go. Ai toch. Excitement is too much.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, how are you, Hakan?
Are you streaming on YouTube?
Yes.
Let me watch you then.
No, I can't hear you. Very far away.
I think you can hear me right now better.
Yes, much better.
I said that let me watch you on YouTube.
Okay, you can watch here on Discord as well. I'm streaming here, same thing.
No, I am going to watch you on YouTube.
Alright, enjoy.
Thank you. What are you today, sir? I mean, what are you doing today? What is new?
We're testing the GLS. Me personally, I'm testing GLS and Autoland, so that's what I'm doing.
About new autopilot issue?
Yes.
Of Zibo?
Yes. Yeah, we're making it better.
Okie dokie.
How's it, Captain Eli? Frequencies minimums. Right, courses then. What this? So. This is actually a nice short circuit. Wow. Much faster than Porto. Sometimes we need that extra 5 to 10 minutes. That's the only thing.
If you don't land less than 190 FPM, it is not acceptable from my side tonight.
Well, it's not me landing, it's the aircraft landing. We're doing autoland. So.
I see that, people.
Hey, Tony, yeah. It happens. It happens. You know, when you take a whole chunk of code and you replace it with new code, things can happen, eh? Thruster, only if it goes past the bottom level, then it will spool up. If it goes below that magenta line, bottom end there, because my spool up is 10 knots. If it goes below it, the throttle should come up, it should spool up. But I mean, everything is in its total logic, it's busy coming down in speed, so the chance of it spooling up is not much. Hakan? Hakan?
Yes, tell me.
Your buddy, Bravo 737, is on stream. Ask him the question. You know what question I'm talking about?
Let me check.
Christopher, it's a setting in the EFB. You can set it in the EFB how sensitive you want it to spool up, eh?
1,000 to go.
What is about Bravo 737, Nico?
You ask me twice a week one question. What do I always say? What's that question you ask me twice a week? Must I help you?
What are you?
No, not that one. No, there's another question. You ask me twice a week. And I always say
I
to you,
don't.
huh?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I caught you off guard now. You always want to know where is the MTL for the Airbus?
I see that people.
No, it's alive, people. There's Bravo 737. You ask him yourself. I told him on Facebook the other day.
Look,
You
Bravo
ask me twice a
737.
week. Yeah.
You need to listen me carefully right now.
Tony, run.
I need MTL file. If you don't provide it immediately, I'm going to shoot you because I can't fly as a group with my colleagues, with my friends. Please be hard worker there. Thank you very much.
Look, he says it's almost done. You see, Tony, what I have to put up with. Twice a week, this man asks me this story. And I'm talking all this nonsense now, and now I'm not listening and concentrating on my test flight. There's GLS, it's working. Oh, my soul. Oh, the brain, you better concentrate now.
Thank you very much, Bravo 737. Of course, I am kidding. You know my style. The thing is, please be fast, because I miss lots of flights with them. Thank you so much for your interest.
Oh no, this one is not working. And look there, now he's given another fix. Thank you, Zibo. Let's see if this GLS turns back now, because Nico wasn't concentrating. Let's see if it comes back. It could just be
By
me
the way,
that was just asleep. Yeah?
Phoenix or something else doesn't make difference if I know for MTL. Only Airbus is okay.
Yes, that's fine.
But there are difference between Airbus NG and Airbus.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. He's got it under control.
I see that, people. Look, Bravo 737, one of the Airbus is winglet, wingtip without sharklet. Another Airbus is with sharklet. With sharklet is NG type. Without sharklet is normal 320-214. For your information.
Yeah. Don't listen. It's enough of that now. It was no nice. He's got the message. He'll sort it out, Hakan. Don't worry.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bravo 737. Thank you so much. But as far as I know, we are going to wait a month for bureaucratic works in IVAO to be accepted in the system. Isn't it, Nico?
Yeah, we'll have to see, eh? We'll have to see. Let me just give Zibo a screenshot here.
Yeah, don't forget, there is a Turkish guy. I'm going to send a message when you have MTL file, Nico. Please just drop me a message. Yeah, I'm going to inform him to make the process faster.
Yeah.
Roger. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear about that. Tonight's very good news I have.
Yeah, okay, good. So now I'm waiting to hear from Zibo. because there's no point in me continuing this flight. And now this other new version that's here. Let's see.
Sometimes it is almost impossible to understand you, Nico.
No, it's not. It's not. Easy. Just relax.
Look, you are flying with an airplane in the virtual ambient. You are making autoland test. You
Yeah.
don't do anything almost.
No. There's enough that we're doing. Give me a second.
Okay.
I need to find out if this is the same code. Otherwise, we're going to have to call it a day and let Zibo go figure it out first. There's no point in putting pressure on him. I mean, he's churning out 2 different sets of code, one for me and one for the other real pilot. So it might be getting a bit late and too much. Let's just see what he says. So this is definitely gone off the rails. What I want to do is this. While we are waiting for him. Just want to go and try approach it again and see if it is different, because I was slightly sleeping there. I need to be honest. We can just capture it again, but I'm not convinced this is working.
I got to go, Nico, but I will be watching you on YouTube till landing. But I am not available for talking. Thank you very much again. Have a good night. Have a good flight. See you later on for all.
Cheerio. Bye. Tony, I sent you a PM in Messenger. Zibo. Okay, he says it's a typo bug. He'll fix it ASAP. Okay. I'm going to take a fat chance now.
Just said it is new to you.
Yeah, he sent a new plugin to me and he said I must test it quickly. So
Okay.
here we go again. I'm just worried about Bravo 737 because I don't hear a word from him. Tony is still around. Oh, Tony, if you're there, just say aye. First typing. See what he says before I go and load things again. Okay, not loaded. Okay, all right. Okay, Zibo, then I'll just do my quick circuit and make sure it works. There's no point in taking shortcuts now. If we want to see if it works, we might as well just do it proper then. I don't want to take shortcuts then. Yeah, I understand, Zibo. Got it. That won't work without that and without the FMC setup, so keep yourself.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Zero to zero, okay. It's excellent. Pause. Let's see. This time I'm definitely gonna be sound heavy. We're ready to go.
RTL.
Sorry?
RTL.
RTO, thank you. Baie dankie. Right, all set.
Nico, I have to go. Good luck with testing.
You. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good soon. Have fun, Wim.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, speed brake armed, auto brake armed. Brakes on. We're getting there.
Looks to be moving over nicely, Nico.
Yeah. That FAC is not correct. Look, it's losing the final approach course.
Yeah, awesome.
Radio altimeter.
Ay. Okay. Well, guys, I'm afraid it's getting late now. Everybody wants to go sleep. It's still middle of the week, so I'm going to have to call it a day. I've sent Zibo the unfortunate news. Zibo, if you're watching, sorry, mate. But I think we all need to go maybe take a rest and try again tomorrow.
We didn't make it. Thank you for all your testing, Nico. Medically sick. Well,
No problem.
There's got to be a reason why he wasn't eating, but it wasn't obvious.
Yes.
There was one more.
You're broadcasting. Somebody's broadcasting there.
From time to time.
Yeah. He's too technical. Yes, but you're right, Zibo. It's not the fact, it's the localizer. GLS has got a localizer, not a fact. Damn it. I'm sorry. It's late. My only defense. Okay. Thank you, Zibo. Thank you to everybody watching. Guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Whatever you're going to do, I'm going to look for a bed now. I'll speak to you guys in the next couple of days sometime, I'm sure. Maybe we can do more test flying tomorrow evening. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you for your support, guys. Yeah,
Thank you,
very
Nico.
interesting.
I say thank you, Nico.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you, Zibo, and thank you, everybody else watching. Guys, your support means a lot. Thank you for sticking around. I like the numbers on the stream. And we'll just keep on testing and you'll keep on getting the benefits. So enjoy. Speak later. Bye-bye.